Hello, this is Math 10 A&W with Mr. Sandhu, and we are in the Mathworks 10 workbook, page 26. We're in chapter 1, and we're starting section 1.2, and we're looking at unit price. So with unit price, essentially what we're concerned about here is when items are sold in quantity of more than one, the unit price indicates how much one of the items would cost. For example, if you buy a package of 3 pencils, the unit price is the price for 1 pencil. So the unit price is pretty important. Again, if you were to buy a package of 20 pencils, and let's just say that it was $20, that would tell you that the unit price is $1 per pencil. So that's what we're trying to do here. And let's take a look at example number 1. If a carton of 1 dozen eggs costs $3.29, how much are you paying for 1 egg? All that we're going to do here is set up a proportion. So when we take a look here, 1 dozen is the first indication of some amount. That's the same as 12 and $3.29. And the question is asking how much you're paying for 1 egg. And the difference between this and the previous work that we've done is it's important to find out when we're communicating a unit price, we want to give our answer in a way that makes sense. So we have to ask ourselves here, they're asking how much are you paying for 1 egg. So are we going to be looking for the price per egg? Or are we looking for how many eggs can you get for a certain price? It's important to determine ahead of time which one we're trying to answer. And if you take a look, it's saying the price for 1 egg. So we can treat this, this line here as the word for, because it helps when you're dealing with word problems. So let's see how this works. This says price for egg, or even more specifically, price for 1 egg. And this one says eggs for a certain price. And I think if you look at this, we're looking for how much you're paying for 1 egg. So this is the way we want to set up our question right here, not like this. And the reason that's important is that helps us to determine how we're going to set up the entire proportion with the price on top and the number of eggs on the bottom. That's the difference in these types of questions with unit price versus the stuff that we've done in the past with proportions. So let's do this question then. So I have, it costs me, since we're doing price over top of egg, we're going to put the price on top, $3.29. And 1 dozen is the same as 12. And let's put price on top and eggs on the bottom again. So we're looking for how much is it for 1 egg. Well, we know that it's for 1 egg down here, since eggs are on the bottom. And we do not know the price, so we'll put X. Again, solving proportions, cross multiply and divide. We're going to multiply the 329. So your amount is going to be the 329 times 1 divided by the one that's across from the x, which is the 12. And once that's been calculated, 329 times 1 divided by 12. All right. So $27, that could not be correct. That does not seem logical. Let's try this again. Must have been something in the calculator. 329 times 1 divided by 12. That's better. So we are at 27 cents an egg. So that's 27 cents there. If you wanted to, you could answer as 27 cents. It's your choice. All right. So that's how that's done. And again, the key here is remembering to first determine how do you want to output your final answer? Do you want price per egg, or do you want the number of eggs for a given price? And that's the only way to know for sure, is to read the question carefully and determine what is it that the question is asking. In this case, the question is asking, how much do you pay or price for one egg? And that word for is, we're going to treat this line here, the division line, we're going to treat that as the word for, and that's going to be helpful in making sure that we set this up correctly. Thank you, and have a good Tuesday.